education, they say, is the key to success. How true is that in our present Nigeria? And if you have the opportunity to change 5 things in Nigeria, what would it be? The education sector, the power sector, the transport sector. Why not come along? Let's hear the view of our people on the streets. Let's go.
No,
Okay, in what way?
because it's not everybody that passed through school that are successful in life today. So many people did not go to school at all, but just by the grace of God, some people are successful.
Oh, okay. So,
Education is just like maybe, for example, now secondary, whatever.
okay. So, with or without education, everybody stands a chance of surviving and doing well.
Yes, you could still be successful without education if you're really serious and if you're determined, you could be successful. And after all, these days, fine, we see people that are okay, federal schools and all those kind of things. Go to federal schools, private schools. There are still some people that are in this Lagos that can't even that can't even afford school fees and so many other stuff. Because I'm a social worker, so I've seen a lot of cases. I'm studying social work actually, and I've seen a lot of cases where we go for field work, and they be like, the father, the father cannot afford to feed the children, and they can't afford the school fees, so they are at home. The father gives 6 children and his wife 700 naira a month for food, money, and stuff like that. So I feel there are still some people that does not have the funds to go to school. Even the government school these days, I heard like they collect money too. So that's just it. But without education, you could still be successful.
Follow, you're making a very valid point. But now, back to the father you just mentioned that is unable to cater for the family. Don't you think if he was educated, he would have been much better?
Some of them are educated, but still, if you are educated, you don't like have sense. Let me not call it sense. If you are educated, you don't know how to manage your resources. It's rubbish.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do believe in it.
Oh, okay. So, in what way do you feel education has added to us in
To us.
yes.
I don't know about you then.
No, no, no. I mean, everybody is a general question. In the society, do you feel education has
Well,
played?
at this stage we are in Nigeria right now, most like the most successful people in Nigeria right now didn't get through education. Yes, you have Dangote, businessman. So I just feel education is not for everyone. Let me put it that way.
Really?
Not for everyone. You can even go to school, graduate, and still not find a job with your CV. Instead, another way, maybe business or someone just helps you in a way or something. Then from there, it just keeps on going and all that.
Okay, so you feel with or without education, you
Yes,
still
just
people
need
still
skills.
stand a chance of being
Just
successful.
skills, just skills. When you are good in something, add more, like put more power and all that instead of just doing what you can do. Some people in school now, they have more things they are good in. Maybe
Okay.
tailoring or and just any skill that you are very good in. Just put more in it instead of education.
Okay, Okwe, if you have the chance or the opportunity to change 5 things in Nigeria, what would it be?
The president, that's the first one.
Change our
I just feel
president.
he's not so capable right now. Uh, I would also change. That's all.
President.
Because if you have a good leader, all should be well.
Do you think it takes just the president
If you have a
to
good
rule a
leader,
nation?
who rules the nation then?
There are too many other people. The reps, the senators.
When you have a good leader, he knows how to deal with them.
Okay.
So like it is his work to deal with them and all that. It's not the work of a citizen.
Okay.
Yes, so I do.
Okay. In what way?
Well, in every way, basically. Teaches you life. Apart from life, the basic things you need to, like if you're going to school to study engineering, law, music, art, anything, basically teaches you what and what it entails. so that you can be knowledgeable, basically. Yeah. So when you go to the outside world, you won't be like, like.
Okay, Idolo, if you're given an opportunity or a chance to change 5 things in Nigeria, what would it be?
First, the economy, um, poverty, basically, employment. There are not much employment opportunities, obviously, yeah. Infrastructures, roads, the way people are being treated, basically, yeah.
I think it should be in government.
I studied government, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, 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 no wonder. I could pick that. It's so good to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, so please, 100 Young CEO is a forum for young 100 CEO. That's, young people with entrepreneurial mindsets. We used to have a forum in Unilag. I hope to see you there on the 30th of November.
Sure, no problem.
Well, I feel that education with self-development is the key to success. Not just
Education with self-development. Wow, that's an amazing response. Okay, the Nigerian of today now, if you're given a chance to change 5 things, what would it be?
the Nigeria of today, a chance to change 5 things. Okay, I will start with the judicial system, educational system, the healthcare system, the transportation system. It's always like I'm mentioning every single system because every single thing needs some sort of change or betterment, basically.
Wait, have you rehearsed before
No.
coming on set?
No, I haven't.
This is brilliant.
Thank you.
Are you're studying government?
No, finance.
Okay.
Oh yes, financial sector too.
No wonder, no wonder. You've just given me amazing response that I feel is key.
Thank you.
So, do we look forward to see you as local government chairman, a senator?
More like World Bank president. But yeah.
Well, I believe education is the key to success because at least you have to be a bit educated before you can be successful. Like in Nigeria, I mean, I think around the world, because even Bill Gates and their likes, they were educated to some extent before they got rich. So I feel education is the key to success, on my own opinion.
I think that's a brilliant one. So, aside education, do you think one needs something else?
Education is not just books. Like I'm an education student, so the definition of education is not just books included. It's skills acquired also. Like you go and learn. Yes, you go and learn something. It's a skill acquired, and it's part of education. They teach you in class. It's part of education. What your parents teach you are parts of what you get, what you learn. So those things are under education. So I feel education is like the mother of everything.
Yeah, I believe that it's true.
Okay, in what way?
Like, in a way, school might be scam, but then it's the way to success, bro.
Yeah, I believe if the citizen is properly educated, things will go the right way. You understand? I believe some of the reason why we are having all these challenges is because the government has not really invested in the educational system. You understand? When somebody is properly enlightened, he or she can deliver. That's my own.
Wow, brilliant response.
Thank you.
Okay, as a Nigerian, if you're given the opportunity, what are the 5 major things you would change in the country?
Yeah, just like we are seeing now, first, the educational system. Yeah, I'm a student, you understand, and I see the educational system is bastardized, you understand. Yeah, nothing is really working, you understand. So first, the educational system, and secondly, power. Yes, yeah, power sector, because our economy is not working, nothing is moving. Foreign investors are not coming because of power and all that. Then secondly, our electoral system. Yes, electoral system. Those guys really need to work on it. Then fourthly, agriculture. Yes, agriculture. Then, maybe the fifth one for you. But yeah,
But all that you mentioned are just key. You sound like you already have these things ready.
of course I do.
Um, I would say I partially believe in that. I partially believe in education because without education, there's no knowledge. They say education, knowledge is power, and for you to acquire knowledge, you need education because you need to attend the various institutions or schools of learning in order to acquire knowledge. So I partially agree with education as being the key, just because of acquisition of knowledge. But again, I partially disagree that education is not the key because now in our present day Nigeria, for you to get a job, you have to be on, let's say, 3.5 to 5.0 GP, and most people they don't fall into that category. Most people they don't fall into that category, and this affects the employment rate in Nigeria because some people might be on let's say 3.2, 3.1, something like that, and some companies won't still accept them because of their grading, their CGPA. Again, some people might even be on 2.2, 2.5, but they have greater connections than someone that is on 3.5, 4.0. Those people that are on 2.5, that are on 2.2, they might later get the job that some of you are going for. But you being on 3.5, but you don't have any connection, you don't have anybody that you know somewhere, you fall out of the job. You fall out of the opportunity of getting the job. So education is not the key in that aspect, in aspect of employment. For me, education is not the key aspect of employment because of the connection stuff. You need to have connection in this Nigeria mostly. Like when you're working for an oil company, you need to have connection. You need to have your grades, but you need to have connection as well. So people use connection and some people use grade. For admission now, like into this in lag, most people use connections for admission. Most people use connections for admission. It's not your grade they use for admission. I've seen it in so many cases where connections are being used for admission in this lag. But with time, and as I'm seeing it, the way this society is evolving, education might be washed out in the nearest future. In this present society in Nigeria, education might be washed out in the nearest future.
Going forward, if you were to change 5 things in Nigeria,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Okay. I'll first change the education system. The education system should be a, how do I say it, a free for all. Everybody should be able to have access to education because we have some people that are gifted, that are brainy, but because they don't have the money, they don't have the financial facilities to carry on in the education. In education, they would miss out of the education process. And again, the electricity in Nigeria should be improved. If I have the means of changing the electricity, I'll make it 24 hours electricity. I'll make 24 hours electricity. I'll make provisions for the 24 hours electricity, and I'll make it 24 hours electricity because electricity is very important in Nigeria. Yeah, electricity is very important in every of our society. Then again, water as well. Water is important. I'll make a way for good water for cooking, good water for household use and stuff like that. And again, that's 3. Again, let me see. Food. I'll make a way for there to be at least affordable food for everyone. Affordable food for the middle class, for the low class, and for the high class. Everyone should be able to afford food. We have seen cases where people die of starvation, and it's not good. In my case, I don't like to see anyone hungry. So if I'm the president or governor, I will make sure there's an avenue for free food. If it's not free food, at least affordable food for everyone. So, and again, lastly, housing housing. I'll make an housing scheme that will be affordable as well for the low, middle class and high income earners. Even those that don't have money, they'll be able to get house. They'll be able to get their house on loan, with the hope of paying back in a yes at mortgage.
I do. I like greatly do because education I believe is the key, which unlocks doors to freedom. Yeah.
You feel being educated just guarantee you're being successful in life?
Okay. From what I believe, I believe that like formal education will earn you a living, but if you like go an extra mile to educate yourself, yeah, that'll earn you a fortune. I think that's what basically determines how far or how successful you'll be in life.
Okay, so if you're given the chance to change 5 things in Nigeria, what would it be?
Okay, I'll consider the high level of unemployment. I'll really love to alleviate poverty in Nigeria and the infrastructure, yeah, development, yeah, infrastructural development, healthcare, healthcare. At least they should try to be provision for free healthcare for emergency situations. What else again? The overpopulation. Yeah, the power sector. That's even the major problem Nigeria has. I would love to see some, revamping that sector as well. Yeah, exactly. There has to be some decongestion. They have to create more new modes, road networks and everything, so that at least there will be free movement and also at the traffic congestion and everything. Yes, I do.
Okay, in what way?
Knowledge is power. What you don't know, like you can't really actually get what you don't know, and your counterparts are only better than you because of what they know that you don't know. So if you want to be successful, it depends on the kind of education you pursue. When you pursue an education that is success oriented, you definitely be successful.
Wow, that's a brilliant response. Okay, as a Nigerian, if you are asked to change 5 things, what would that be?
Leadership in this country. The only issue we have in this country is leadership. That's what I feel.
From your perception?
Yes.
Wow. I think you're still not far from the truth.
When it works well, other things or other aspects will fall in place.